Yeah. It's game time. Let's go get it done, fellas. Here we go.
So it's official. Kobe Bryant has fully ruptured his Achilles tendon. He's done for the season. And as scary as this may sound to a lot of Laker fans that are subscribed to me and watch my videos, he may be done for his career. And that last play you saw is in the montage. Not the and one, but the me fist pumping. That's in the montage. And before I get into the Kobe thing, I'm just going to talk about this game real quick. If you missed Game 5, the link will be in the description. But we lost Game 5. Carmelo hit a game-winning 3 in overtime. And, you know, I was real upset about that because, and this play is also in the montage. This game was just full of montage highlights. But in the last game, Carmelo hit a game winner, and I was upset because we were up by like 10 at one point in the game, and then we just, you know, I did stupid things, and they came back and won. So I was angry this game. But back to Kobe. You know, it's really a scary thought. I'm not a Laker fan. You know, I'm far from a Laker fan. But I'm not a hater. I just don't like them. But I give respect where it's due and everything. So, you know, when I woke up this morning and I turned on my phone, I saw a whole bunch of ESPN notifications, and, you know, I saw the Kobe thing. I was like, wow, Kobe really did this? Like, Kobe really got hurt? And at first I was surprised, but then, you know, it started to make sense. I mean, I expected, like, I didn't expect it to be this serious of an injury, but I expected Kobe to get injured at some point this season because he's in his 17th year. He's a guard for one thing, so, you know, his knees are just crazy. Like, to play at such a high level for as long as he has, and I'm surprised he hasn't gotten injured earlier in his career, anything serious. But for him to stay healthy as long as he did, it just came to a point where, and then if you add in the fact that he's been playing crazy minutes, crazy minutes the last 6 or 7 games. Like, I think it was against the Sacramento Kings, he played all but 20 seconds or something like that. He sat out for 20 seconds and just played the rest of the game. That's crazy. And a lot of people are blaming Mike Brown or Mike D'Antoni. And I mean, what would you do as a coach of the Los Angeles Lakers? You have Steve Nash, Kobe Bryant, Pau Gasol, Dwight Howard in your starting lineup. You're battling for the 8th seed in the Western Conference. You need every game from this point on. So, you know, people are blaming him because he played Kobe Bryant at such high minutes. But if he took Kobe out of those games, you know, people would be upset. Like, why aren't you playing Kobe in these situations? We need him, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of a lose-lose situation. And also, if you take into the fact that you had 4 All-Stars, 3 Hall of Famers in your starting lineup, at least 3 Hall of Famers, possibly 4 Hall of Famers in your starting lineup, and you're battling for the 8th seed, if they played like they were supposed to be playing all year, Kobe wouldn't have been playing these high number of minutes. In fact, he'd probably be getting rest like LeBron, Dwayne Wade, you know, like those guys. He'd be resting for the playoffs at this point. So I think it's really extremely unfair to blame Mike D'Antoni for this. I mean, so many things factored into it. Old age. And if I'm not mistaken, this was the same ankle that he injured against the Hawks. I may be wrong. I think it was his, let me see. I think it was his right. Man, I can't even remember now. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone real quick. But, you know, I think it was the same ankle that he injured against the Spurs. Oh no, it was his left Achilles. But, you know, I think it was it's the same ankle that he injured against the Hawks. I'm not sure about that. I'm not 100% sure. Somebody can, or they probably will correct me. But, you know, I just think playing through so many injuries over the course of his career, being such a competitor that he is, I think that kind of worked to his disadvantage, and it finally came back to bite him. I mean, you know, it's crazy to think that Kobe's gonna miss. They're saying 6 to 9 months. He's having surgery today, and 6 to 9 months of rehab. It's just crazy to think that he's gonna be out for that long. And this play is also on the montage. I told you this game was just full of montage plays. Like 3 or 4 of the clips that I already have for the montage came from this game. And I may give you guys a sneak preview because it's looking really nice. Like, I'm surprised with myself the way it's put together. And I get an ankle breaker. And I split the defense and get that little midi. Midi is money. But yeah, it's just crazy to think that that Kobe is gonna be out for at least 6 months. And maybe, you know, who knows? Who knows if he'll ever be able to come back from this? Because, you know, when you're younger, it's easier for your body to recover. It's easier for your body to heal. When you get older, it takes a little bit longer. So this 6 to 9 months, you know, I'm not sure if it's an exact number or if it's just an estimate. Maybe it may take longer. I mean, or it may take shorter, because we all know how Kobe is, but I don't think he'll try to come back if he's not 100%, because, you know, and I've never dealt with an Achilles injury before, but I heard it's like extremely painful. It just feels like your leg just pops, or your ankle just pops. I've never had to deal with that, so I can't say this about this player not playing. Kind of like the Derrick Rose thing. People are saying he should be playing right now, but I've never dealt with that kind of injury, so I don't know the recuperation time or anything like that. But that's a whole different subject in its own. The Derrick Rose thing, that's a whole different subject. But, you know, with this Kobe thing, I mean, and look at this play. This is also in the montage too. It may look weird just seeing the fans like that, but it all makes sense in the montage. But let me know your thoughts on the Kobe thing. Look at that, 60 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds. I just went off. Leave your comments below about the Kobe thing and just how you feel about the injury.
Congratulations on finishing things off tonight. You took care of business without too much trouble this time around. What are your thoughts now going into the next round?
Whoo! I'm fired up, man. Great win for us this series. I really felt like I stepped up my game, and it made a huge difference for us in keeping them on the ropes. Man, sometimes I just get into the mindset where the game is mine, and if I can do that next round, we'll be moving on again. Huge game tonight, baby. Looking forward to getting back out there and doing it again. You feel me? Let's go, people.